So that was the most awesome day yesterday. Ooh. I just realized like the sunshine here, there's like a whole bunch of like lights coming behind me. It's all shiny. I love that. So shiny. Shiny is good, kids. Usually. Anyway, let's see, my low, my high, my act of kindness. Actually, I'll do my high first just because yesterday we celebrated my twin nephew's second birthday. I love you boys. It was a wonderful day yesterday. Actually, their birthday is today. So happy birthday to my two twin nephews. I love you both very much. They turned 2 today. So yes, I am beyond happy. They're the reason why. Actually, technically, there are 2 of the reasons why I can call myself an uncle. But yes, today is you boys' day. Hope you enjoy. Had a wonderful time seeing you yesterday. And I think for now, my brother and my sister-in-law are going to have a tradition where, because they did this last year too, where last year my nephews went as Batman and Superman for Halloween, and a week later for their birthday, they dressed up in those costumes again. And this year, they dressed as Mario and Luigi, and they pretty much wore those outfits all day at the party we had yesterday. It was fun. It was a great time. But if you're wondering what my low is unfortunately they had the party at a time where, I had to go to church not long after. Basically, I had to leave early so I could get to church. Here's the thing. I don't hate going to church as much as I used to. It's just, I left sooner than I would have liked, is all. But that's neither here nor there. My act of kindness was I helped set up everything, I'm like, is there anything you want? I try to be helpful, before everything started. I mean, all in all, it was a small get together. It was obviously my brother's family, myself, my parents, my grandparents, and my sister-in-law's mom. It was a small get together, nothing major, and my mom made a giant tossed salad. They made a buffalo chicken wing dip, and we got pizza and wings from Pudgy's. It was very good. My brother got half pepperoni, half sausage, peppers, and onions. It was very good. Although honestly, I don't know why this don't make it all, pepperoni, sausage, peppers, and onions. But I guess people want to do half and half. So be it. I don't fight that sort of logic or whatever. It was still very good all together, and I don't know what else to say. It was a very wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Although yesterday overall was wonderful because there was no episode of Amphibia, which I will talk about right now. Good morning, happy Sunday, everybody. So, picking up where we last left off, the episodes were Mr. X, or if Chuck and Conroy was going to be Mr. X, and Spritzs Birthday, which were both really great episodes because, again, 2 11-minute segments. Let's talk about Mr. X. So, Mr. X is good. Mr. X is awesome. Like, obviously he's one of those government conspiracy, FBI kind of people looking for what he believes that the planners are extraterrestrials. So, yeah, that made for great fun. And, I never thought a movie theater would make for a great chase sequence. But it does, and it's awesome. And Mr. X is the perfect combination of flamboyant, but also very threatening. He's really, this is a guy who, yeah, he's a little quirky, and definitely, again, on the flamboyant side. But he loves what he does, and he knows how to do a good job at it. Not to mention, he's voiced by RuPaul. Yes, from RuPaul's Drag Race. RuPaul's Drag Race fame. So, in fact, They literally designed him to look exactly like RuPaul. Like, I've heard of who RuPaul is, but I've never actually seen what he looks like. Mr. X looks exactly like RuPaul. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but this was good. It's like really good. He's wearing Heelys. Like, you know those shoes that have like the roller skate underneath? Like, he's wearing Heelys to go everywhere. He's got like swagger. He's like legit threatening. Like a really good, like, sort of antagonist. I love that. So, and also I gotta say, between getting a straight Disney princess to voice a new breakout character in Miss Jan, and like the rest, seriously, Amphibia is growing to have like one of the greatest supporting casts ever. You know, I was actually sort of contemplating about this, but you guys know I have like a sort of S tier of like series and, you know, series finales and stuff. Amphibia is really pushing to get that S tier. I'm being serious on that. But we have to wait to the end of season 3 before I can actually make that statement. But seriously, Matt Brawley, if you want to you're really pushing to get that S tier from me. And it's working. I see what you're doing. I love that. That's awesome. But anyway, let me talk about the Spritzs Birthday, because this is also really good. Basically, they actually do have birthdays in Amphibia. Neat. But really, in Amphibia, all they do is like, they sing like a little birthday song, and like you take like a few minutes to reflect on all the time you've lived in life, and like that's it. And Anne's like, no, we're celebrating your birthday. And so they go all sorts, there's like a montage, like all birthday related stuff they do. They go to like a Mexican restaurant and stuff like that, where there's like a mariachi singing happy birthday and stuff. They like do everything, right? And Sprig's like, yeah, this is my top 3 for sure. And it's like, what? How is this in your top 3? And so they take him, so they go on like a giant like balloon ride in a scary clown balloon. And like they fly everywhere. And no kidding, I think Disney may have actually just shown the very first like gay marriage proposal in animation history. Between 2 guys, I think. Like, Cartoon Network did it with like 2 girls and, you know, Ruby and Sapphire on Steven Universe. But I think this was the first one between 2 guys. And it was funny because the guy who was proposing had set up like the whole airplane smoke thing, like, will you marry me in the sky? But the clown balloon goes over the word marry, and the guy being proposed turns around and is like, haha, no, I will not clown you. That was great. But hey, Disney, way to go. I think you did like the first marriage proposal between 2 guys. Awesome. That's incredibly progressive. I love that stuff. You guys know me. I consider myself a pride ally, so I always appreciate that sort of thing. Very nice. And so basically the episode ends, and Anne's like, okay, I gotta know, what 2 birthdays are better than the one I gave you? Because she genuinely wanted to know, actually. Oh. So I saw a cobweb right there. I had to blow that off. Anyway, so, right, I was going over what Sprig said his best birthdays were. Now, his first his number 1 birthday is obviously the day he was born, which, you know, makes sense. You can't really have a birthday unless, you know, you're born, so obviously that makes sense. In fact, I would definitely I actually put the day of my birth as in my top birthdays ever. So, there you go. But his second best birthday is actually when Sprig was really little. His mom and dad gave him the iconic hat that he wears. Which, yeah. Now we actually have an origin on Sprig's hat. I didn't think I ever really wanted that sort of thing, but hey, we now know where Sprig got his hat. And that's really cool. Although, under those circumstances, saying what Anne did for him was like his 3rd best birthday ever, if I was Anne, I'd be like, Yeah, I'll take that, sure. Especially when at the end where Anne got Sprig a new telescope. And I really love how Sprig said, this isn't in my top 3 because of all the stuff we did. And you're my best friend. I got to spend it with you. That's what made it great. See, it's really lessons like that where you really take time to think, I got to appreciate the little things in life. And that's why in my birthday cards that I gave to my nephews, remember, they're twins. I got to get 2 cards instead of just 1. I wrote something special in their cards that actually my late grandfather on my mother's side, God rest his soul, said to me after I ran my first marathon. Because he had been there to see me run, and I had, I called and thanked him for all the love and support he's given me, and all the love and support he gave me. He left a message on my parents' phone, which I imagine at this point my parents probably erased, but I'll still never forget what he said. He said, and this is what I wrote in my nephew's cards, by the way, I hope to be there all the days of your life. You know, I actually did some math, and because I was bored, and my late grandfather was there for 10,982 days in my life. That's pretty impressive when you think about it. I mean, yeah, of course I'm sad he's gone. But, and yeah, I'm always still going to think about the bad thing he did to me right before he died. But slowly but surely, I'm kind of learning to forgive him for that. And I'll never forget him. So there's that too. So anyway, before I really start getting emotional, how about I make my NFL pick, shall I? Alright, so let's see. So far this week I was right about the Colts beating the Jets. Let's see. The games are today. The Raiders against the Giants. Yeah, I'm picking the Raiders. Let's see how they do in the post-John Gruden era. Let's see. The Falcons and the Saints. I'm going Saints. The Bills and the Jaguars. Bills. That's easy. Browns and Bengals. This one's tough. Because now that Odell Beckham Jr. is gone, I think the Browns might actually have that resurgence that they had last season. But the Bengals are no slouches either now. So you know what? I'm going to give the Browns one more chance to prove that it really was Odell holding him back. So I'll pick the Browns this time. Let's see, the Patriots and the Panthers. You know what? I hope I'm wrong about this, but I'm picking the Patriots. Broncos and Cowboys. That's an easy one. Go Cowboys. Seriously. See, the Vikings and the Ravens. I'm picking the Ravens. That's an easy one. Pick the Ravens. Seriously, the Vikings can't beat a backup quarterback from my Dallas Cowboys. They're not beating the Ravens. See, the Texans and Dolphins. Man, that's tough. Both teams are outright terrible. But I gotta go with what I know. I'll pick the Dolphins, I guess. I'll throw them a bone. Why not? Let's see, the Chargers and the Eagles. Chargers. I don't want the Eagles to win. I hate the Eagles. Packers and the Chiefs. Without Aaron Rodgers, the Chiefs are going to win this game. I'm picking the Chiefs. The Cardinals and the 49ers. Yeah, the Cardinals are mad for losing to Green Bay last week. They're going to be upset today. I'm picking the Cardinals. And now the final game is the Titans and the Rams. Yeah, without Derrick Henry, I don't think the Titans are going to... I still think the Titans are going to win the division. But they're not getting far in the playoffs. And they certainly probably won't win tonight. So I'm picking the Rams. Which, that's all my picks. So, quick read through. I'm picking the Raiders, the Saints, the Bills, the Browns, the Patriots, the Cowboys, the Ravens, the Dolphins, the Chargers, the Chiefs, the Cardinals, and the Rams. So those are my picks. And I'm going to keep saying this all week, but to my horse heads Blue Raiders, hashtag finish this fight. Like, favorite, chat, subscribe button, follow me on your social platforms on YouTube. I'm very humble. This video for all of you guys watching. Joe for hopefully a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. I almost forgot the other week. And remember, the target was beginning to land yours right back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.